Hello my friends and welcome to Open Studio D. I'm Vlad Duchev and today we're going to talk about colors and something about colors. But before we jump into the colors, I would like to thank you, all of you who participated in donating money for Ukraine, fighting Ukraine, the war in Ukraine. We got or raised almost $4,000. This is combined number from coffee donations and people who actually purchased my paintings. So combined is almost $4,000. To be exact, it is $3,853. So I'm really, I really appreciate your understanding and your willingness to help and participate and help Ukraine to fight. This is not Ukrainian fight. This is actually fight in general. They're not fighting only for Ukraine. They're fighting for Europe. They're fighting for us. They're fighting for the entire world. They're fighting the evil. Right. So thank you very much. The half of the money that we already raised is already on the way to. Actually, not on the way. It's already in Ukraine. And the other half will go tomorrow, first thing in the tomorrow morning on March 14. And the reason, because we need to have some buffer time, because you cannot send more than, I think it's more than 1,500 at one time. So we spoke with the people from Ukraine. They asked us to send the second portion on Monday, so we'll do so. And I hope this is not going to be the end of our, willingness to help Ukraine. Will continue. If you want to buy my paintings, please let me know. If I know I reduced prices by 50%. I cannot reduce more than 50% because it's not going to be fair to my collectors. And just in general, there are some rules in our world. You cannot reduce prices, even though we're trying to raise money. But I'm just asking you, if you want to purchase my paintings, just shoot me email or contact form and say, hey Vlad, I like this painting, I want to pay this amount of money. I will consider, I'll send you, I will reply. Okay, if you want to just donate through the coffee, please do so, because the people needs. You're probably watching on YouTube all this disturbing images of the cities that are completely destroyed, and it just just crazy. So there is no other word for that. But again, from the bottom of my heart, I thank you for all your support, and please continue to support Ukraine, through my channel or through other channels if you can find it. All right, but today, as I promised, we're not gonna we're gonna think about the war, we're gonna pray about it, but I want to continue with what we do, because it will give us peace of mind and some peace inside our heart as well. I know we will win, because we're fighting the evil, and we cannot let that evil to win. So I know God is full control, and everything will be fine. But we need to support, we need to participate. So this is my spiel. Thank you very much, and please continue. All right, so how to dull the colors on your canvas if the color is too bright, the chroma is too bright. How to remove it? So let's jump on the canvas, and I will I will share my knowledge how to do it. All right. So let's go.
Here we go!
So basically, if you have some colors that you would like to remove the chroma, there is the schema or schedule, the colors against the colors. Which colors remove the chroma from another color? So it's like cross reference, right? And I will show you right now on the canvas. And on my website, you will be able to go to. I'm actually creating another section on my website. It's kind of YArtSale. It will be art sale, and the tab Art Sale, you'll be able to get some used equipment. For example, I have like a lot of easels that I use for reviews, and for example, Strada. I'm gonna put this as a sales, of course with a reduced price because it's a used item. I will have some brushes, maybe canvases, boards that I make for myself. I can sell them as well. I'm trying to raise as much money as I can. And also I will put the reference of the color on that, on the site under Art Sale. You'll be able to maybe download the PDF or something like that. That will be free. I'm not going to charge for that. Okay. That's it. So let's jump on the canvas and let's do it. Let's say you have blue, and this will be the first one right here. And you want to do, it's too bright, right? It's just too bright chroma wise. And you want to dull it down to something that is not that intensive. So this is blue, right? So what you have, this is a blue. The colors that is going to kill the chroma on a blue is orange. So you take orange right here, take a little bit more, like this. And just remember, blue versus orange. Now how to dull it? So let's say we will take a blue again. I'll just move it right here, a little bit closer. You just take a little bit of orange, and just introduce to blue. I know it's going to turn it to more greenish color, right? But if you take just a little bit, it's going to remove, I just took too much. It's going to remove that blue. Another example, if I take another blue, let's say, let me take this blue, lighter blue, and I'll take orange, or I can take actually a little bit of kind of brownish orange, like this. And I take just a bit, right? Not much, just a bit. And I put it right here. It's gonna turn it to kind of greenish, but look at this. If you can see, I just put it not a little bit more blue. As you can see, it's removing the chroma. It's putting it a little bit down. Check right here and check over here. Same right here, bluish. And if I go to this, it's actually removing that, not the value. I don't want you to look at the value. I want you to look at the chroma. See right here, bright, but it's going more to greenish. And the same thing if you do, if I grab this a little bit, not much, and I'm gonna put it right here, I'm actually removing the orange. I grab a little bit more orange. This is the orange, pure orange, and this will go to with a little bit of blue. And as you can see, I'm not removing the value, I'm removing the chroma. This is pure orange, this is dull down, right? Same as here. So this is blue and orange, they always work together. You can do orange, you can do sometimes, you can do brown, like raw sienna. I use a lot of raw sienna for this. So if you take raw sienna and just add it right here, just a little bit, right here, you can see it. It's dulling down, removing the chroma of blue. Okay, so the next one is, let's say green. If you take green, and I put green right here, and this is Viridian green, and I'm gonna add a little bit of white just to bring the value up a little bit so you can see it. So this is blue, I mean green. Now if you take green, and opposite side of the green is right, you're right, you know that, is red. You take green, and you take a little bit of red, just a bit, and you just add right here. Let me add a little bit more, and you can see that your green is becoming more like a brownish color, but it's dulling the green color. You probably won't see it a lot on this canvas because, you know, it's really hard to see. You have to practice this, but basically, I'm not sure you can see it or not. Probably not, but let's see if I can add a little bit more of this, make it brighter green. Yeah, something like this. If I take red and add red, I'm removing that green chroma. Now it's not removing the value, but it's removing the chroma. And the same, I would take this, just a little bit, not much, and I add to my red. Look at this, what's happening. It's turning kind of brownish, but also, let me take a little bit more. This is a pure red right here, and this was green. It's actually, if you can see it right here, this is pure red, this is dulled. It's actually the going down by chroma. All right, so blue, orange, green, red, and next one is yellow. If you take yellow, and I'm going to use ochre right here. This is the ochre, light ochre. So the opposite colors of yellow is purple. Now you can do pure purple. I have it actually by Vasari right here. And if you take a little bit of purple and you add right here, you need to add just a little bit. Look what happened to that yellow. And I take a little bit more, just so you can see it. Too much. I just want to show you just a little bit so you can see the difference. Okay, so that's a pure ochre or yellow. This is with purple. It's the same thing. If you take this just a little bit and you introduce it right here, you're removing the chroma of the purple. Now this is too much. If you use your brush and you use the actual brush to do it, you will see a difference. All right, so the yellow and the purple. This is pure purple, this is with yellow. It's actually making like it's very muddy, but it will remove the chroma. And the last one is the white. So basically, if you can take a white and put it right here, I just put it over here. And if you want to take and remove, I'm going to put it right in the middle. It's going to kill the chroma as well. The white is a killer. I just put in the middle. But keep in mind, the white is gonna change a little bit of value, and also is gonna make a mud. So if I take it right here and just a little bit and put it right in the middle, it's changing the value. I'm gonna take a little bit more purple. It's changing the value. I know a lot of times we use a lot white, titanium white, to remove the chroma or change the value, and this is common mistake, especially for beginners. I just put a little bit more white. So if I put a little bit of my white right here and just put it right here in the middle, you will see that it's changing. Just too much. It's changing not only chroma, but it's changing the value as well. And it's a common mistake, as I mentioned, because let me put it right here. You can see it as well. Because white is a cold color. If you mix it with warm color, you're making mud. Same as if I do it right here, we're changing the value, but we're removing the chroma as well. Okay, right here. I'm not saying that you cannot use white. White is always, was and will be a good modifier, color modifier. Oops, too much of red. And right here, if I do it, as you can see, it's a good modifier. Remove the chroma, as you can see. Let me remove this. It's remove the chroma, but it's bring the value up. Remove the chroma, but bring the value up. Remove the chroma, but bring the value up. So blue versus orange. The orange, a little bit of orange will remove the chroma from blue, and a little bit of blue will remove the chroma from the orange. The green and red, a little bit of green will remove the chroma from the red, and a little bit of red will remove the chroma from the green. And yellow and purple. Now purple, you can do this purple, or you can do just simply mixing your blue and a little bit of red. I'm using alizarin crimson for that. So just mix alizarin with cobalt blue or ultramarine, and then when you mix everything, what you can do is just add a little bit of white, and you will get your little bit of alizarin, and you will get your purple. Now cobalt and alizarin crimson will make a little bit of muddy color, but it depends what kind of purple you want. For example, this is, I call it muddy purple. If I take ultramarine blue, and alizarin crimson and mix it. First of all, you're mixing the most darkest color. I don't use black. I use ultramarine and alizarin, and this is my darkest right here. Sometime adding, we'll actually do a video of how to do the darkest colors, how to mix it. And if you add a little bit of white, as you can see, you're mixing purple. Now this purple, let me add a little bit more of alizarin crimson and white. Now, as you can see, this purple is more cleaner than this purple. This is cobalt blue with alizarin. This is ultramarine with alizarin crimson. This is more cleaner. This is more muddy. But you can use for this, you can use to dull this. It's really muddy, but if you take same this color and put it right here, it will dull it down, but this color will be less muddy. I'm not sure you can see it because you have to see it live. Just practice. Yeah, you can see it right here and then right here. This is more purple, this is more, you know, dulled down. The chrome is removed, but value is absolutely the same. Here, the same thing right here. This is more muddy. This is more muddy purple, but it's purple with dulled down with from your yellow. And again, this is if you take this is ochre, make muddy. If you take like yellow lemon, this will be more cleaner on this side. But the idea is the same. Blue against orange, or orange against the blue, green against red, red against green, yellow against purple, or purple against yellow, and white is your modifier. So let me put this white right here, dirty white. I just grabbed whatever I may just mix. So this is your white, dirty white, and this will be your modifier for all of them. But keep in mind, white will dull the color, but will bring the value up a little bit. All right, so this is it. This is a schema: blue, orange, green, red, yellow, purple, and white as your modifier. This is all. I know it's it's not really, you cannot see it on. Yeah, you can't really see it on the canvas. But when you practice, just try to use just a little bit. Palette knife maybe not the best things to to show, because you need to grab just a bit on the tip of your brush and edit and start editing, and you will see the color, chrome of the color going down on opposite opposite colors. But this is it. This is your basic colors on mixing, and this is how you dull the color. All right. If you have questions, please shoot me email, shoot me contact, ask me questions how to not mix the mod, which color can be mixed, which cannot be mixed. Watch my video about mixing mud, very important for for people who paint, because mud is something that is always, you can see always at the canvases of beginners, and not many people actually teaching how to avoid it, how to not to mix a mud, or how to not, basically how to avoid mixing mud. And unfortunately, not a lot of people are actually teaching this, and this is the most important thing. And how to avoid, how to mix, how to dull the colors. A lot of times people using just titanium white, which is wrong. As you know, on my canvas I have dark color and light color. What I mean by dark color and by light color, I have blue, for example. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 blues. Why do I have 5 blues? Because the different blues, when you're mixing with different colors, they'll give you different colors, the different shade of the color. So if I have an ultramarine blue and I need to bring the value up, I'm not going to use titanium white. I'm going to use lighter blue to bring the value. So my jump is not like whoop, like through the sky. I mean, but I'm taking, for example, I'm going to show you right here. If I take, let's say, a cobalt, right? I'll just put cobalt right here. If I put a cobalt right here and I need to bring the value up, I'm not going to use a white. I'm going to use King's Blue, just a bit of King's Blue, and mix it and bring that value up if I need it. And not the blue. And the difference between using blue and this is again blue, And if I use titanium white, I'm gonna show you the difference. And the difference you probably don't see, but when you mix it together, you will see that this has a chroma. This still has a chroma. It's still blue, and this is going like a muddy, whitish, bluish color. So to avoid this problem, you use a lighter color. And by saying a lighter color, I have green. I'm mixing green, and I have light green. Actually, I'm using light green from Vasari and from Williamsburg. I have red and I have a light red. I have yellow and I have light yellow. I have, what else? I have a lot. But anyway, that's the reason I'm using, base color and then lighter color. So dark color and light color. And I need to bring the value. I'm using the same color, but in a lighter value already. And you may say, yeah, there's a lot of that lighter color has a titanium white. Yes, but it has actually a mix of the base color. So that's why when I'm adding right here, I just had King's Blue and Cobalt, and I still have chroma. That color is rich in blue. If I, when I put titanium white right here, the chroma is basically gone. It's still kind of light blue, but it's first of all, this is much cooler because titanium white is cold color, right? So why we're talking about this, the white color is your modifier. It's a modifier color, but don't abuse it. Just use it as a last resort. So if you want a dual color, just use the cross ref of these colors: blue, orange, green, red, and yellow, purple. And if you want to bring a little bit of value up, use a modifier. Okay, but keep in mind you're gonna make a mud and you're gonna cool it down, that color, if you mix it. That's all. Thank you for watching, and I'm glad we are back, and we'll continue. I will do the demos and everything else. We're gonna watch what's going on in Ukraine. Please continue supporting Ukraine through coffee down in the description, through purchasing my paintings. As I said, the 100% of your purchase is going to Ukraine, and will continue as long as we need to continue. I signed up for many competitions this year, and I'm gonna cancel some, but I'm gonna go to some, and all the sales from competition will go to helping my people in Ukraine. I live here more than I live in Ukraine, but I still consider myself as my people because this is where I was born. All right. Anyway, regarding doling the colors, if you have any questions, please let me know. Shoot me email, ask me questions. I reply to, as you know, your messages within 24 hours. All right. If you're new to my channel, please don't forget to subscribe, sign up, visit my site, and ask any questions you have regarding oil paintings. And for those who are my subscribers and YouTubers, our YouTube community, thank you very much for your support, and I will see you next time.
Here we go!